if you
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. How's the sound, everybody? Does the sound okay? Hey, how's it going? Good? Okay. Yeah, well, it depends. I'm going to try and start off with the Eagle Nebula. And I'm about to let me get my laptop going here. I have my desktop on the left and my laptop on the right of me, and I'm going to connect into my laptop and point it at the Eagle Nebula if it's in view. Otherwise, I have another target. All right, let's see. Hang on one second here. What do I gotta do? I gotta start up. Let me start up PhD2. Make sure I can connect. Make sure it all looks good. Connected. Connected. Let's get this mount moving. All right. How's everyone doing today? All right. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna invite a few more people here. Let me move this over here. Wait. And I want to go to my page for a second, just so people know they can join. Let's see. What is the link here? Copy. I want to make sure because people always tell me they missed it. But if I post it here, community tab, image. I'm going to say hi, everyone. I am live streaming some new targets if you want to join. Here's the link. All right. Okay. And let me make sure they that points to my live stream. Yeah.
I am not.
Oops. Get out of here. Okay. All right. Let's start this thing. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to try and do first. Astro Corona is at a star party in Canada, I think, so he won't be able to help me moderate, so bear with me. If you see a spammer, let me know, and I'll try and take care of it. All right, so I'm going to point this telescope at the Eagle Nebula, which is a very low target, and you can see these clouds finally went away. And it's going to be right over here, so let's see if we can get that going. Oh, if not, I have other targets. Let's connect it all. M16. We're going to start. I got a lot of targets. M16. Did I get my all set up? Lights, HA. I haven't actually captured anything so far yet, so we'll see. All right. I don't know. It might be too low for me. We'll see. Yes. Okay. Now let's see this mount go. This one. Go, go, go. Happy weekend, everybody. It's going to be low, and I had to reposition my mount, and these trees, I might be too close to these trees right here. That's how low it is. We'll have to see. See how low I'm pointing? It's almost flat. Not good. Oh, now it's going to try and do an autofocus if I'm not in the trees. Once I'm done with this, I'll get my other telescope going. Please work. Please don't be in the trees. Oh, I'm not in the trees. There's the first frame for the autofocus. Good. That's a good start. Hello, Canada. Trev. Hi, Trev. I've been having problems with my other setup and USB connections. I think I've got it resolved, but I'm not going to start that one yet. I don't want to deal with any issues yet. I want to make sure this scope is up and running. So we're pointing at the Eagle Nebula. Oh, I might have to change the names here. Oh, let me change the names. This one is capturing Eagle Nebula. Did I spell that right? Oh, where are my glasses? No wonder I can't see anything. I'm squinting to try and see. Oh, that's better. You're doing the Cave Nebula. Awesome. Did you see my latest picture of the cave? Let me show you what I just captured with the Cave Nebula. In case I posted it all over social media, so I'm sure everybody has seen it by now. Where is it? Where is it? This one. There's the Cave Nebula right there, and the lobster, the bubble. You can see the bubble if I zoom in right there, and the Northern Lagoon Nebula. That's my latest capture. I think it's so cool looking. I love it. All right, it looks like focus is looking good. The focus on this setup, it never fails. The automatic focusing never fails to give me pinpoint stars. All right, now it's going to plate solve and try and find the Eagle Nebula. It's already past the meridian. I don't really know how much time I have left to capture this before it's gone for the year, but maybe I'll get lucky. If I can even get an hour today, I'll be happy. If I can get 1 hour every time I'm out before it's gone for the year. Diane, I can't believe it. You already made a donation? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do. All my equipment, all the money I make goes right back into this hobby. It's an expensive hobby. I don't turn a profit. Hello, Hal. Hal is a member. You can see next to the icon next to his name, and so is Hunter. Hello, Hunter. I just saw your comment. Well, Hunter, did I get the Pegasus issue figured out? Well, I did change the USB cord on the last time out, and I didn't have any issues, so I'm hoping that was the issue. Oh, look at the plate solving. I wonder how much time. Now we're going to see a 4-minute exposure. We're going to see what a 4-minute exposure looks like. And here's the problem. You can see where how low my scope is pointing, and it won't take long before I run into these. There's a big, thick power line here and more lines here. So I'm going to image until I start seeing those lines. I'm hoping I can get at least an hour. You know, Hunter, I was outside. I'm shaking the lines, banging the lines. I'm not losing my connection. It only loses the connection when the mount makes a big movement. I'm like, well, what the heck? So I changed it has nothing to do with any loose cables, because I was twirling them around outside and nothing. It didn't cause any disconnect, but when my mount makes a big movement, I get disconnected. It is such a strange problem. So I changed the USB line. We'll see if it works out tonight. So far, after one night, it worked fine. All right. Well, it looks like this mount is up and running. No issues. And I'm imaging. Very good. Now let's get this setup going. The big one. The big one. I don't know what Solar Mark telescopes are. I don't know that brand. Caldwell 15. What's called? I'll have to look that up. Caldwell 15. Or let me start my mount up. Hang on a second here. Let's open up PhD2 first. Oops, hang on. Eagle. All right. Now let's see if I can connect with the big setup. Why can't I connect to the camera? All right. I got to go outside and unplug. I don't know why that happens, but I'm going to go outside, unplug the camera USB, and plug it back in, and that seems to resolve this issue as to why it has to be part of my routine to unplug this cable and plug it back in. That seems to fix it. I'll be right back. The mount connected, but the camera did not. So I will be right back. If that didn't fix the issue, I'm going to have a fit. Connect. Why? Why won't it connect? Hang on. You see this setup? Now what? Let me try something. Let me unplug the USB from this. I just heard a lot of connections. It won't. I'm so sick of having issues with this setup. The mount can connect, but the camera can't. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my nightmare again. I'm sorry about this. Let's just see. Okay, this one at least is looking good. This setup, there's the Eagle Nebula, and there's the Omega Nebula. Well, you know what? I'm going to go outside. I'm going to unplug everything. The main the main USB line, power it on and off. I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to leave this mount dead for the night. The only way I can think of fixing is to reboot my PC, and then that will kill the stream. But I'm going to go outside and I'm going to reboot, power it on and off, and we'll see. Let me unplug this real quick. Okay. Now I'm going to go outside, turn the power on and off for that mount, unplug everything. I'm trying really hard not to swear and break the windows. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't need my glasses. I can't see anything with these glasses outside. We'll see if that fixed it. Let me now plug the USB in here. I rebooted the setup outside. Let me get this going. All right, let's get out of PhD 2 altogether. Be afraid. Nope, won't work. Why? You know why? Because Pegasus. 100% I blame Pegasus Power Box. It's just a piece of crap. I'm so sick of dealing with this USB stuff. Is this setup still going good? This setup is still going good. We should just change this to that Chuck gets angry. Chuck angry. Chuck angry. Well, I'm using a repeater. It was working fine last time I was out, and all of a sudden it doesn't want to work. The mount can set up. The focuser connects. The filter wheel? The filter wheel will not connect because the camera can't connect. The filter wheel is plugged into the camera. Should I try a different line? I have new USB cords. I have a crap load of USB cords. Should I just try a different USB cord? I'll be right back. I have a whole bowl of USB cords in the basement. I know you guys don't want to watch this kind of stuff. We want to see some imaging with both rigs working. At least this one is working. I don't know how. This thing is really pointing low. Look at that thing. I'm literally pointing right there, in between the tree, in between the line. What I'm going to do... Okay, hang on. I'll be right back again. I'm going to go in the basement and get a bowl of USBs and see which one I need here. Don't go anywhere. Can you see that? Nothing but USB cables, and they all work. So I'm just going to pick one. This is brand new. Never been used. The camera always gives me problem connecting, so maybe it's just the USB on the camera. Because it looks like everything else can connect. It's just the camera. So we'll see. Let's just make sure this one is still going good. A satellite went right through my targets. Okay, I'll be right back again. I'm going to plug in this new USB and see if that makes a difference. You guys still there? Did anybody hear a connect while I was gone? Who knows? Ha! Ha! All right, I plugged in a brand new US. Do you guys hear crickets? Connected. It had to be I plugged in a brand new USB cord for the camera. I think that cricket is inside the house. It's way too loud. I heard it last night. I'm thinking, there's no way that thing can be that loud. My windows are shut. Okay. That's a relief. Hopefully, I should have done that before. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get this thing going. What a tremendous waste of time. Sorry about that. I should have. I had this issue before, and I should have just automatically replaced that cable. I would have to unplug it and plug it back in. So that's a bonehead move on my part. Okay. So let's get this thing going. Who has confidence that when I hit run, this is going to work well? Are you? I'm literally afraid to just hit the run for fear of what might happen. Okay, let's go. Let's hit run. Wait, oh, I gotta get the mount going. Unpark. All right. My neighbors are having a party too, behind me. I don't know if you can hear them. I can hear them. Okay. Let's see. Okay, please. You know what? I'm going to turn the sound down because I'm so afraid of hearing disconnects. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I turned the sound off. If the USB gets disconnected now, I'm not going to hear it. I'm so paranoid of that disconnect sound. That looks pretty good. Slewing, okay. I'm going to turn the sound back on. I'm not afraid now. I think it pointing to the right spot. The joy of trying to run two rigs. The funny thing is, they're both set up to be completely automated. And you see what happens when I'm completely automated? It doesn't relieve me of stress. It's already going to an autofocus, so I know it worked fine. That cricket is driving me crazy. Good evening. Yay, we finally got it going. I'm so disgusted. I should have changed that USB a while back. All right, so this one is in an autofocus routine. I was trying to bend down. I hope I didn't screw up anything when I was walking in front. This setup looks like it's going pretty good. I'm going to capture as many pictures as I can until I see an obstruction. I think I can go for maybe 45 minutes at this target before I hit an obstruction. Thank you. I've captured the Andromeda Galaxy last year. I'd like to capture it again, but it's way too low in the east right now. I'd have to wait until the middle of the night to start capturing that one. Snorkeling? Your rig is fully automated, but you're unusually paranoid. Oh, rainstorm, right. Yeah, I've been caught in the rain before. Yeah, well, I definitely look at I have 2 weather apps and I look at 2 satellites before I go to sleep to make sure, but I've still been caught in the rain. I've captured the Pleiades before too. You want to see my image of the Pleiades? Let me check on. Oh, looks like I got the sniffles. My allergies come and go with this air conditioner we have. I got a humidifier. Let me show you my capture of the Pleiades here. I did it last year. Martin, thank you. Martin's also a member. Hey, thanks for joining, and thanks for that donation, Martin. I appreciate that. There's my capture last year of the Pleiades. What do you think? Thank you, Martin. Oh, I gotta change my target. I'm going after NGC 6823 on this one. Didn't it type? NGC. Yeah. Oh, did it finish autofocusing or did it fail? Last autofocus was at 10. Oh, it must have succeeded. 10:06 p.m. 3 minutes ago. I found my target. Everything is good. And I also captured last year Andromeda. A lot of people keep asking me if I'm going to capture it, but I'd like to recapture it with this with the wide field scope so I can finally fit the whole thing. I always have the ends cropped off. I can't fit the whole thing. Can't believe I thought it was going to be a disaster tonight. I can't believe that replacing that USB did the trick. I got to rewire everything tomorrow and get rid of the old one. I still left it on there. It's just dangling now. Oh, I need to clean this. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some cashews. All right, let's see. This one is integrating. Both rigs are running. All right. See, that's what it means to be fully automated. Headache for about 40 minutes, and then you're going. And this one's trying to capture its first exposure. And the automatic meridian flip is not for another 51 minutes. I don't think I have a lot of time on this target. But so far, no obstructions. What is this dark area here? You guys see that? That doesn't look natural. I wonder if that's an obstruction. I mean, no, maybe not. Maybe it's... I hope that's not that dreaded oil leak on the ASI2600 I've heard about. Was it in the other pictures? Let me see. I don't know what that is. Did it change? I'll see when I point to a different target. I'm going to be pissed off if it's that oil leak. I thought I know ZWO fixed that issue. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating in front of everybody. This is the ASI2600 is working great so far. But I'm worried about this black spot right here. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look natural at all. Dark region in the Milky Way? I don't know about that. You think so? Could it be? I'll know when I point to a different target. If it's gone when I point to a different target, then maybe it is. Let's see. Let me look up the Eagle Nebula. Other people's pictures here. Hang on. Eagle Nebula. Let's see if we can find some dark areas in their Eagle. Could be. Oh. Well, I mean, there are some dark areas here. Very well could be. But no, that's down near... Actually, this is down near the Omega Nebula. Yeah. Could be just a dark area. I'm panicking for no reason. It's my job to be paranoid. Oh, here's the first exposure of NGC6823. This is a 4-minute exposure in HA. So we got something here that looks like an elephant trunk. That's a 4-minute exposure. I hope you guys can tune out that cricket. I can see the mixer on my audio going up and down but from that cricket. Okay. I think it's right on the other side of that door. It's just funny that it's in the sound mixer. That's okay. Makes it seem like we're out in the wilderness, even though I'm an armchair astrophotographer. You can see how low. I'm sure. I have no idea, really. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Here's the power line. This is going to be the first obstruction I think that I hit. Or this line here with this mount. Water must be good. Nice and cold. They're impossible to find when you look for them. Yeah. It stopped. Did you hear that? It's gone. Thank you very much. It must have known we were talking about it. Oh, I forgot to, I don't even know. Hang on, I forgot to start up, I have my, probably, I don't know if my dew heaters work when this power box is actually turned off. I have it on auto dew. I don't know what that means, auto dew. Where does it set it? I should turn that off and just move these halfway. Forgot. I should do it on my other box too. Thanks for reminding me. I've heard people say halfway is enough. Since it doesn't actually tell you what auto actually does. Hello. You guys noticed the cricket left. It must have heard us talking about it. Caldwell 15. Now you really want me to see that one? Let's go see. What is Caldwell 15? Caldwell 15. Oh, there's no way. I don't know what is that thing? That looks way too hard for a backyard telescope. What is it? So I'm sure somebody has captured it from home. But I don't think I've ever seen this thing. That's wild looking. Oh, that would be way too hard for me. Fine Art America. Somebody must be selling a print. That's what I need to do. I need to open up a print store on pixels.com. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll do that. Look at, he's calling it Fine Art America, but he's selling it on pixels.com. I think I'm going to open up a print store. People keep asking about that. I wish there was a way I could distribute my pictures for free, but there's no way. It would be too costly. Yeah. I keep meaning to work on that, but you know what? If it's easy enough for me to do, I'll do it. But if it means I have to put in some work, that's not what I enjoy. How many pictures have I captured so far? 8 times. I've got 32 minutes on this target so far. That's actually pretty good. We should stack it and see what it looks like. Want to do that? Let's stack this. Let's combine the 32 minutes. I'll just use a Deep Sky Stacker. But when I do my actual processing, I use PixInsight. Yeah, let's stack them all. Let's see, M16. All right. Check. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna do the darks. I've got 4-minute darks. I may as well put in the calibration frame since I got them. There's the darks. I got flats. I got flats. I rotated my camera and I'm still using the same flats, but it seemed like it was okay. I tested them earlier. And bias. I'm going to keep 100%, just for now, it don't matter. All right. Hopefully that won't take too long. I'm so relieved that replacing that USB fixed the issue. Isn't it nice to have a bowl of USBs whenever you need to try something new? That's from years of being in this hobby. Hello, Iowa. All right, we're stacking M16 so we can see what it looks like, and I'm eating cashews. You have a box of them? I'm sure everybody's got has a stack of them somewhere. I have a power box on each rig. I used to have big bulky setups with cables everywhere, but the power box really simplifies it as long as everything works. Oops. Thank you for the donation, guys. I've had 2 donations, $19.99 so far. Yep. Sweet. Let's get rid of this guy. We don't need to give him a free advertisement. Texas is in the house. Let's see how far we are. Oh, now it's adding flat frames. I don't know how much time I have left on this target. That don't look natural. I'm worried this is something. But it ain't getting any worse. Does that look natural to you? I don't know. I hope it's not something on my sensor. You know what I'm worried about? You know what I'm worried about? The ASI2600 camera has an oil leak, and I'm worried. I don't know if my camera will have that issue or not. Let's see if there's pictures of the oil leak. Oh, I don't know if anyone has a picture here. ASI2600MM oil leak? I don't know, leak. I don't know what people are calling it. I thought I would for sure have seen some pictures of this issue. Maybe not. Maybe it's not maybe it's not the issue. I'll know when I point to a new target. The cricket is on the sensor, right? Oh, I'm glad that cricket is gone. That was getting annoying. The way this is, it doesn't really seem like an oil leak. It's going in a weird shape, so it's probably some kind of dark cloud. An oil leak wouldn't look like that. It would be dripping from the edge onward. But this is going off in a kind of a weird shape. So I'm sure it's just part of something else. A dark nebula. Wait, let's see if we can see it better. It's just odd looking. That's just a weird shape. Let's look up what Omega Nebula and, well, no, let's not. Let's just wait till I point to a new target. Let's see if I'm still stacking. Oh, it's still doing the flat frames. Kajoman has been a subscriber on my site for so long, and I still don't know how to pronounce that. Kajoman. Thanks for joining, everybody. My moderator, Astro Corone, is actually at some kind of Starfest in Canada. A lot of people that I know are going over there. I'm not in Canada, but I know a lot of people over there. I'm close to Canada. I'm literally 20 minutes away from the border to Canada. It is smooth sailing with 2 telescopes right now. They got bears in Canada. I think we got bears in Michigan up north, don't we? Bears scare me. I seen someone on YouTube had his whole face bitten off. He had to wear a prosthetic on his face. Really? We got a spammer? J is the... Okay. This cruise person is a spammer? Okay. I'll take care of it. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see if that worked. I think I got him. I think I got him. You have bears? Uh-oh. In PNW? What's PNW? Oh, it finished. Let's see. Let's see this. M16 8. Stacked. Ooh, it's always exciting when you see something for the first time. Okay, let me copy it over to, I'll put it right here, need to process. And let's open up PixInsight. Oh, this is something else. Oh, that didn't look so good. That didn't look so good. Right, okay, we'll see it in a second here. So I stacked 32 minutes of this target, and we'll see what it is. It's still copying. All right, let's open it up. Let's go to need to process M16. Drum roll, please. Well, all right. Looking good. Here's that area I'm worried about. Might be just a... Do you think that's a dark nebula? Could be. Let's see. Let's do a little processing on this. Let's crop off some bad edges. Not bad for 32 minutes, eh? Where is it? Where is it? All right. Let's run a quick DBE on it. I see the cricket is back. I hear the cricket is back. Oops, I had it to, I told it to stack in color. That's bad. I shouldn't have done that. Let's see what this looks like. Wow, cool. What do you guys think? That is 32 minutes of data. This is the HA filter 3NM. Let me look. I want to look up what is that? M17 Omega Nebula. Omega Nebula. Okay. Okay. Well, you know I'm not going to relax until I figure out what that is. It just doesn't seem to fit. Does it seem to fit with the rest of the picture? I sound like a broken record. I'm going to point to another target in about a half an hour, then we'll see. Well, actually, this dark area seems to also match this dark area, so maybe it's just a lot of dark nebulosity. Or areas with no nebulosity. That is a cool target, though. I've got the Eagle Nebula here and the Omega Nebula there. Looks normal to you guys? Okay, good. Yeah, it does seem to match this other dark area here, so I just want to make sure there's nothing on the sensor. I think it's fine. It's supposed to be there. Good. I trust you guys. I can't believe I'm still capturing this target. How many have I captured so far? 44 minutes of data. I mean, look where this thing is pointing. Right? There's a plane right there. Or a UFO. I'm pointing literally right here. I gotta be getting hit with some lines. Yeah, I want to show you guys. This is how bad. You know, there's a... those power lines and cable lines, they really have an impact on this wide field scope. Check this out. This happened to me. Where's Blink? Let me show you this. To be deleted. All right. This is what I started capturing the other day. Cut the line. I wish I could. You know, my bigger scopes, those lines don't have a big impact, but this little wide field setup, I mean, it really has a big impact. Excuse me. Hello to the 158 people watching. That's what I'm going to be pointing at next, right after this. I started capturing the Crescent Nebula and the Tulip. That's my next target, but I got a long way to go before I'm done with it. I don't even know if I should keep the data on this. Watch this. And you'll see when I pass through not even the power line. The cable line is thinner than the power line, and look what it did to me. What do you think of that? Would you guys keep that data? Do you see how I passed through that? And that's an hour of data that did that. What do you think of that? That took me an hour to get past. I was asleep at the time, but when I saw it in the morning. Tonight, though, I positioned my scope in a way where I'm going to avoid that cable line, so I don't have to worry about that. I just got a warning that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. Is everything okay with you guys? Because seems like it's okay to me. It's a lost hour. I should delete it. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to pretend I have 1 hour less of data. It won't happen tonight like I said, but yeah, I don't want to keep that. That's nasty looking. Seems fine? I don't know. I mean, when I stack the data, I don't know. I think I'll keep the edges, but cut out the parts in the middle. I'll probably keep it right till about there. Outside of my main targets. I'll keep it on the outside of my main targets. The tulip, and I think that's what I'll do. The video's good? Okay. I don't know why I'm getting a YouTube on my other screen here that not enough video to maintain smooth. It seems fine. Okay, good. Let's take a look. Am I still? You'll know when I hit an obstruction. It'll start entering from the sides, I think. Yeah, I'm going to toss the data that's right in the middle. Iris Nebula. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That dark nebulosity is hard for me to catch. So, when I was having, let me show you this. So what I do with this setup now, I'm capturing NGC 6823, and what I do, because eventually my telescope will be pointing at the garage. So about 3 a.m. or 2:56 a.m. I tell this one to end at 2:56 a.m. and begin pointing at the California Nebula. And I would go to sleep hoping this would occur, but when I was having those USB issues, I would wake up and find it didn't start the California Nebula. I got disconnected until the last night where I replaced the USB cable. So hopefully tonight it'll run smoothly. But I need to set up so I've already got 7 hours of oxygen. I'll have 7. I'm going to capture. I need to put sulfur in here. I forgot to do that. I want to capture sulfur. Now, if anybody is new to astrophotography, if I wasn't live streaming, I wouldn't be sitting here, because the joy of being automated when everything works is you can leave. So I wouldn't be here right now, but I like live streaming and I'm sitting here with you guys. But that's the point of being automated. You can walk away and just keep your fingers crossed that everything will run smoothly all night. Automatic focus. I got pizza. I got cashews all over my lips. So I would be somewhere else right now. I don't sit in this chair when I'm imaging, except to start everything and to resolve issues. I don't want to give someone the false impression that this is what you do when you're doing astrophotography. You don't sit and watch it. Although some people actually like being outside with their telescopes. They're real outdoorsy. But I'm an armchair astrophotographer. I have to have total control from inside the house. You can't stop watching the images come in. Yeah, I hear you. You eat cheese from the moon? Okay. I am still imaging. I can't. So basically, 10:42 p.m. I can still point at this. I think I'm going to be able to actually. I was not sure if I would really be able to finish this, but if I can get enough clear nights, in about 10 clear nights, I could probably have enough data to finish this target. I mean, look how good just 32 minutes of HA looked. Where did it go? That's just 32 minutes of HA. That looks pretty dang good. I'd like to have at least 2 to 3 hours of HA. Caldwell 44. That's probably another hard one. Let's see. Oh geez, that looks tough. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people have captured that one. I'd like to try it, but I'm in nebula season now, so I'm probably not going to be doing galaxies. Yeah. So it's 10:43 and I am still imaging without hitting an obstruction. Pretty good. Of course, the last time I was out, here's something interesting. No matter what I did, I could not point to the pop balloon. I call it the pop balloon. It's actually LBN 576. Even though it's nearby the Elephant Trunk Nebula, it kept saying invalid coordinates. I think I spent a half hour trying to figure out why. I mean, it was in perfect view, and Sequence Generator Pro could not figure it out. I do not understand why. So that's, I have to, because the Crescent Nebula is only in view until about 3:30. I need to find a new target after that. Oh, you want to see something that really surprised me? Check this out. I figure, okay, you know what? Is the Spaghetti Nebula too big for even my wide field setup? Check this out. If I'm using the Framing and Mosaic Wizard. There's the there's the Spaghetti Nebula right here. It's kind of faint there, but can you watch this? If I put the box here, it fits. I could not believe it. You see that? I can fit the entire spaghetti. This is a huge nebula, and I can fit the whole thing. Can you see that? Isn't that crazy? I don't know how well you can see that on a live stream. It's kind of faint in that picture. So that's definitely on my list. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I love the RedCat. Did you guys just get hit with an ad? I got hit with an ad. YouTube told me now would be a good time to display an ad. So I clicked on the button and gave myself an ad. My favorite image to date, I would have to say a tie. Either this is my elephant trunk that I captured recently. I like this one, but probably not my favorite. I like that one. What else do I got here? And this one. Well, you know what? These are my three favorites. You know, always my favorite is usually the latest stuff I capture because my older stuff seems like they're on the day-old rack. So that's the Elephant Trunk. The Heart and Soul Nebula. And the latest one. Now, members of my page can really zoom in. I mean, if you're a member, you get the high-res image that has about, I don't know, over, 90 million pixels in it. There's benefits to, if you guys want to join, I'm going to plug my YouTube page. Hang on. If anybody wants to be a member, this is what these are the perks. You get a bunch of emojis to use. You get my deep space, full res exclusive photos, the full res stuff that you can't see online, and my stack data if you want to try your hand at processing. So all of the members have the data for my latest captures, and you get a few extra stuff that I talk about. So anyway, That's my if you wanted to be, and joining costs $4.99 a month. So that's that. And you get those emojis that Martin just displayed. Thank you, Redhead. Yeah, and you get the alien guy that Hal is displaying. All those three guys are members. You can see they're in green and they got little icons next to their name. And Ben, we got another member here showing off his emojis. Thanks, guys. My members are coming out to support me. Scipio is trying to display the alien too. Not quite as big. Thank you. Let's see. Did I hit an obstruction yet? This is awesome. I can go a full hour on this target without hitting obstructions. If I can go a full hour each night on this, after 9 clear nights, I will have about 9 hours of data. So you might not see a processed version of this target for, who knows, for a month or 2 months. It's going to take me a while to finish this one. I'm going to be online for a while, so oh yeah, I like my 8SC. That's a good one too. You went and renewed the one. I saw somebody leave and come back. Was that you, Redhead? We're going to be pointing at a new target in about 10 minutes. Kyle. Hey, Kyle. You love your 8SC too? Oh, yeah. All right, Astro Corone gifted quite a few. Right. Oh, you stuck around, Redhead? Cool, thanks. I didn't know you were part of that gift, of the gift from Astro Corone. This setup is going to be doing an automatic meridian flip in 11 minutes. Stick around, we'll see if that works. That's where I was having issues before. But since then, I've now replaced two USB cables. Hopefully that was the last one. Cool. Hey, Kyle. Hit by a truck, call Chuck. Friday Nuggets, I just saw your message. Well, it doesn't look like my little sales pitch got me any new members, so I ain't going to do that again. I gotta let people join naturally, instead of me trying to plug it. I guess the cricket sound adds to the ambiance of night. Here, let's turn off the light. Now it looks like a... Do you guys prefer the darkness, or do you want my light on? It doesn't matter. That's my sound mixer. I see the cricket. It's making my sound mixer go up and down. I was hoping it was gone for the night. That's what we'll call it. Hey, I did get a new member. All right, we got one. Thank you. I hope you stick around too. Eyes less, never more. Sweet. Though I will do my sales pitch once per live stream. Thank you. I appreciate you joining my page. That must be a pretty damn big cricket. It stopped. I'll forget about it. Let's see, it's 10:54 and we are... How the heck am I still not hitting an obstruction? Look at that. It's got to be pointing right over here somewhere. That's amazing. So if I can start this at 9:30, I can go all the way to at least 11 o'clock. That's an hour and a half. I'm glad I started this target. Oh, this one's going to be ready to do a meridian flip soon in 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, this one is going to have to switch over to this side. That's a big movement. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Eyeless, nevermore. Thank you very much. I'm so petrified of this thing doing an automatic meridian flip because it kept failing before, but I do have the new USB cable on there now, so we'll see. And then, like I said, at 2:56, I should probably make that a little sooner, 2:54. Each night, the sky is shifting now as each night goes up. At 2:54, it's going to switch to the 2:54 a.m. It's going to switch to the California Nebula. I was showing you guys this last time. I don't know if there's a lot of new people here, but let me show you something here. I want to show you what I'm looking at. What my setup looks like here. If I can find it. Where is my screen? I had it here somewhere. Maybe I deleted it. Did one of these look like a computer screen? I wanted to show you all the screens I'm looking at. Oh, here it is. This is what I'm looking at right now. But this is from last stream. I have a monitor on the left that you guys see. I keep my YouTube stats on the right monitor that you guys don't see. I have a stock ticker up here, which I can watch during business hours. I have my iPad here, and this is what shows me what you guys are looking at, so I can see if you guys have a smooth connection because I'm watching it the way you guys do. And this is where I keep an eye on my dad on surveillance, so I make sure he doesn't try to get up and wander off. He's going to be 90 soon, and we need to keep an eye on him. And here's my microphone and my webcam. So this is what I've got in front of me right now. That's my setup. What is that anyway? Well, let me show you. When you have this setup, when you have big pixels and a wide field setup, look what your image actually looks like. Can you see how pixelated it is? And when you drizzle, look how it's smooth. The drizzling actually doubles the resolution of your picture. And you can't just increase it yourself. You got to let the like a PixInsight drizzle it for you. And when it drizzles it, you get twice. So it's really handy if you're capturing a small object to double the resolution of it. And when you have a setup like this, it turns blocky stars into round stars. It's a must when you have a wide setup like that. The drizzling basically just doubles the resolution of your picture, but in a very smooth way. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I don't explain. Uh-oh, here comes the obstruction right there. Okay. Thanks, Kyle. All right, you know what? I went until basically 11 p.m., so that's good to know. So I'm going to... That's definitely must be going to be... It's some kind of obstruction. So let's put this on pause. And how much data did I capture? I captured 17. I captured over an hour's worth of data. Woot, woot, woot. Sweet. Okay. Now let's go move on to my next target, which is... Now, I got a lot of data from I was being hit with a cable line. So let's say I'm going to go 3 hours tonight on HA. And then I'm going to move on to oxygen. All right. Should I start it? Let's watch this baby go. Resume. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. Go, baby, go. Yeah, it's a processing method. No, it's not in the capture. I think you actually have to dither during your imaging, and the drizzling makes use of your dithering. As long as you're dithering, you should be able to drizzle with your processing software. All right. Pointing straight up. Okay. Oh, geez. I only have 14 minutes before it has to flip to the other side. So I don't have much time. I don't have much time on this side. This is going to flip to the other side. And this one should be getting ready to flip to the other side. Well, I got 1 minute left for this setup to go to the other side. You do dither? Okay. Oh, wow. You get a lot of walking. You have to dither every frame? That must eat up a lot of time. I can't imagine why you would have to... I've never heard of... I think I do it every 4th or 5th frame. I don't know. I mean, if you only capture a little bit of data, I can see why you would have to do that. But if you capture a lot of frames, there's a formula that will tell you how often you have to dither. I don't know what that formula is, but if you can find it. Okay. A year? Okay, yeah. I've been doing this, what, 6 or 7 years? I still feel like I'm a new guy. Everyone's talking about Betelgeuse. It ain't going to explode yet. Now watch it explode tomorrow. Right, yeah. You dither every 3 or 4. That's what I normally do for pretty much every target. Oh, okay. I don't know. It's been so long since I've used a DSLR camera. I see. Okay, that makes sense. It says done. Let's see. I can already. It failed. Why? Why? I can see that it failed. The crescent shouldn't be way down there. It should be. Why? Couldn't it find enough data? Why would it fail? Let's auto center again and see what happens. Could not auto center. Oh, the mount has probably parked itself now. Yeah, wait. I gotta wait. Why? Why did it fail? I'm having an awful time today. Why? Let's try it again. It's gonna point straight up. And this one's gonna be doing a flip soon. Oh my gosh. As soon as, right after this exposure, the cricket's gone at least, so that's good news. Why? Why didn't it find it? Not enough stars? Is it too dark? Maybe I need to increase my exposure because of these 3 nm filters. Okay, it found a match there. Okay. Now let's move the... It didn't move the mount. It should have put this up here. Can it move the mount when it's way so low? No, it's not going to find it now. But it's not moving the mount. Why? No, it's going to keep failing. I know that. See that? The crescent should have been way up here. Why isn't my mount... You know what? Let's do this. Let's park it and reboot everything. Oh, no. Oh, here's my other setup now. Okay. Let's just see if this one is going. Please don't... I'm going to plug my ears. I don't want to hear any USB disconnects when this happens. I'm paranoid. You like the cricket? I don't want to hear any disconnects. I think this is my new cable right here that I put. I don't hear any disconnects. I think I finally resolved the issue with my new USB lines. Oh, there it goes. I can't believe it. I give up. Why? Oh my God. That's it. I can't use the power box. There's nothing else I can do. I've replaced the USB cables. There's nothing I can do. I'll have to go out. Both of my setups right now are failing. Can you believe this? I can't believe it. There's nothing else I can do with that setup when you replace all the USBs. I guess what I can do tomorrow, I can leave the power box at least just to get the power from it. And I can just, you know, use Velcro to stick up a USB hub and plug everything into the USB hub instead. I will never buy a power box again. Never. Nah, it's not cable management. I already tried that. Everything was tied down securely. I mean, during the daytime, I connected everything. I went down, I was shaking cables everywhere. Nothing happened. It only happens when you move, when the mount goes on a big slew. Why would that matter? I mean, why would the power box even know the mount is moving? It shouldn't. So I'm going to go outside again and get this thing going. And let me show you one thing. I was looking at a replacement. I should just put it in big letters. Pegasus power box is a failure. Should I do that? I'm going to do it. Pegasus power box. Just to get my revenge. Pegasus Astro power box is a failure. You know what? I got to do it. It'll make myself feel better. I got to do it, man. Sorry about this, but I have to do it. Pegasus Pocket Power Box is a failure. How's that? That really does make me feel better. What else was I going to do? Oh, now here's the problem, though. I mean, it's not a problem, but Celestron makes a power box, but they kind of screwed up too. Dew heater, wait. I don't get it. Where is it? Where do we see a picture of it? Right here. It's 9 inches long. Why does it have to be that long? Well, that's what she said. You ever watch The Office? Why does it have to? But why does it have to be that long? It's way too big. I would have bought this in this. Is it only $259? I saw it for over $400 on Amazon. I didn't know it was on. Maybe I will try this one. But where can I put it? I mean, I don't got much room. All right. Don't hesitate. Yeah, you know, I'm going to buy it, but I'm not. I can't buy it with you guys watching. I can't put personal information on here on the live stream. But I think after the stream, I'm just going to order it, and I'll figure out where I can put this ungodly huge box. It couldn't be worse than what I'm going through now. All right, I'm going to go outside and get. Well, wait a minute. Is this thing ready to go yet? Wait, let me see if I can get this thing working now. I can't believe I've got two rigs that aren't working at the moment. Bear with me here. Let's fix the little one first, then I'll come back and fix the big one. Okay, let's see. Center now. Oh, I gotta get that slewing. Center now. Let's see. You love High Point Scientific? Okay. There's nothing more I can do with that power box. It simply does not work. Once I get this one going, I'm going to go outside and the thing is, it worked fine the night before. Tonight, same old crap. Let's see if I can find my target. I think because it's pointing straight up, it's having issues. In less than 2 minutes, it's going to point to the other side. I've seen this problem before with the EQ6-R. When you're trying to plate solve very close to the straight up, it has issues. As if there's a mount limitation. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Abort. And park. I'm going to wait. We got 2 minutes. Let's just see. That's a dew heater. It's a dew heater and dew heater. Oh, this is just a dew heater model. No wonder it's so cheap. The other one is over $400. Oh, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I might have ordered the wrong one if you didn't tell me. Celestron dew heater. Oops. Celestron dew heater and power box. Yeah, sorry, I didn't. Here's the big one. Oh, that changes things a bit. I don't want to spend that much. See, here's the 4 dew heaters. And oops, where did it go? USBs, yeah, USBs. Auxiliary. What are all these? These are dew heaters. 12V. I know I saw, I could have sworn I saw one that had 12V outputs, didn't it? Doesn't it have, is that just a dew heater? I could have sworn I saw one with power outputs. I know I did. Maybe not. Oh, they're right here. They're on the front. 12V, yeah. Though it does have the power outputs. What power supply? AC power. Well, that's one thing I didn't try is trying a new power. I could do one more thing. Replace the power line. I can do that tomorrow and give it one more chance. Okay, let's go back and see if I can. I've seen this issue before with the. Okay, let's center now. Let's see if it's going to the other side. Maybe that will make a difference. Oh, I didn't park it originally. Okay. Now it's going to point to the other side. We'll see. Ay, 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 ay. People actually tell me they love when they see an experienced person like me having issues. It happens to all of us. I just can't believe both rigs right now are down. What's it doing? Don't tell me it froze. That's not where the Crescent Nebula is. Bear with me. We'll get it going. Abort. Abort. Park. Let's just park it. Hopefully it will park to the correct position. It thinks that other position is the park. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to fix both of these rigs. Can I blame Powerbox on this too? No, I can't blame Powerbox on this. Stop right there. It's unbelievable. I don't know. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go fix both rigs. I never had two rigs fail at the same time. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna exit this. Exit. Thank you very much. I'm going to unplug this USB. And let's hang on. What is that? Okay. Oh, so it was the power box that lost its connection too. On the second rig, the power box lost its connection. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, because I just unplugged my USB. Sorry, Pegasus. That's not your fault. I just unplugged my USB. Okay. I'm losing my mind right now. I'm going outside. I'm going to fix both rigs. And we'll get both rigs going again. Okay. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stick with me. All right. I got everything I need, yeah. All right. You guys still there? All right. So I rebooted everything, turned the power on and off. Let's try to get the small rig going first. That's the first time I ever lost the park position on the small rig. That's weird. I'd never seen that before. Let's see if I can reconnect. Okay, on park. I promise next time I'm not live streaming again until I've got all my issues worked out. This is just ridiculous. I forgot my glasses outside again. All right. Let's just get this small one working first. Those are $1,000 reading glasses. I ain't leaving them outside. The thing is, I don't like going outside because everybody's asleep in this house. And I don't like making a lot of racket. I think it's very inconsiderate. Okay. Once I get this one going, you know what? I'm going to get them both working. I don't want to keep making more trips. I'm going to get them both working first, then I'll go and get my glasses. Good one, Paul. What did Paul say? I missed it. Let's see. Now it's going through an autofocus. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this other one working. Connect all. Okay. Oh, was he the one that reminded me about the glasses? Like I can hardly see now. Everything's a blur. Play low rider. I'm so disgusted that I think an intermediate solution is just to put a hub on the big rig. Did Dylan O'Donnell just call people a bunch of idiots? All right, let's run it. I'm so paranoid if I hit run on this big rig that it's going to screw up again. I'm going to plug my ear so I don't hear the USB. I don't want to hear it. Normally I would have this cable tied down, but it doesn't seem to matter. During the day, I'm outside, I'm twirling around, I'm moving the mount around, and nothing got disconnected. Why does it screw up when the mount makes a big slew move? Why? Okay, so it worked. Thank you, I appreciate that. Get your get your glasses. I'm just gonna make sure everything works first. I don't want to make another trip outside for nothing. When both rigs are running smoothly, I'll go get my glasses. That one's going through an autofocus. Now this one's going through an autofocus. Autofocus works at least. I wish I could solve this problem. I've replaced the USB cables on the one setup, the big rig. Oh, looks like my dad is on the move, or not. Okay, I got to go check on my dad. Make sure he's okay. Just keep an eye on the... I'll be right back. Hey, you guys still there? All right. I gave my dad some juice. As soon as he's done with it, I got to go back again and try and get him to go back to sleep. And then someone else takes over watching them in about a half an hour. All right, this rig is working now. The small rig is working. I can already see the data in the plate solve. So this one's working, and once this one... Yeah, I'm going to get my glasses after I confirm both rigs are good to go. And then smooth sailing, because nothing ever goes wrong when they're both just imaging. Oh, I think he's done. I'll be right back. You all done? All right, it looks like I'm imaging on both rigs again. Hi, everybody. Says great work, Chuck. Thank you very much. Both rigs are now imaging. Whew. You know, I don't mind solving problems, but I'm just running out of guesses for this one. All right, I may as well go get my glasses. Should I remove that message now? Pegasus Pocket Power Box is a failure. Even though it is. I've taken my revenge. NGC6823. All right. I'll be nice. Is that a cat right there? Or is that a skunk? Now that would be hilarious if that cat... It's just sitting there, isn't it? Do you see it? There were 2 black cats in front of my house before I started tonight. That's definitely a cat. I mean, there's no way that's a skunk. I'm not going to go out there yet. I want to see what that thing does. Come on, cat. Don't just lay there. I bet you was just laying down on the, or is it sitting? You better not be chewing on my cable. Yeah, it's a cat. Two black cats in front of my... That, you know what? And I was thinking that earlier. 2 black cats in front of my house. That must be bad luck. I'm not superstitious, but that is kind of funny. Double bad luck. You know what? Double bad luck, and I had 2 issues with both mounts had issues. It's not moving, is it? It's just sitting there. If you're just joining us, we're looking at a big, a black cat. I think. Oops, I think I screwed up the view, didn't I? Should I go out there and sneak up on it? See how it's... I have to get my glasses anyway. I'm going to be very quiet and see if I can sneak up on it. Ooh, raccoon. It's just sitting there. I think it's... I bet you it's laying down with its head up. Where's it at? Do you see it? You see it? Its head is near the bottom. Its head is near the bottom. Look to the mount on the left to that first tripod leg. It's not moving at all. All right, I'm going to sneak up on it. I don't want it running towards me, though. Let me see the recorded clips. I didn't see it coming. Did it come from the... Let's see, camera 1. Oh, that's me. No, it just appeared. I don't have a view of it, but all right, I'm going to go get my glasses. I'm going to try not to disturb that cat. It's not moving. Who said that was a cat? That's no cat. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I believed you guys. Those are my tripod wheels. You guys fooled me. Those are my tripod wheels. It does look like the back of a cat's head, though, don't it? Did you guys know this and you just played a trick on me? I really thought that was a cat. It really did look like a cat's head. Did you all know that? Or was it just me who was fooled? That's my tripod wheels. Perfect. You fooled me. No wonder it wasn't moving. That's embarrassing. I really thought it was a cat's head. All right, good night. Who's saying that? Leo TV? Okay. I'll see you later. Oh, boy. Well, it's going to be smooth sailing until the middle of the night. Then I just got to hope everything runs night when it does another meridian flip. See, the power box doesn't screw up as long as the mount's not moving. The last thing I'm going to do for the power box is I'm going to replace the power cable. And if that doesn't fix it, I'm just going to have to scrap it. Hello, India. Where? Where is the spammer? Okay, no more hi from India's. I think people are thinking you're a spammer. I can't believe we thought that was a cat. Good morning. My dad's on the move again. He's still on my shift. 15 more minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah. See you, Paul. A lot of people are heading out. I don't blame you. I won't be back, by the way, until I have all of these issues resolved. This is no fun. Hell, you're sticking around. That's cool. Well, but you see how cool this looks? There's the crescent and there's the tulip. That's a 4-minute exposure with HA. Isn't that? That's going to be so cool when I'm finished with this one. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, okay. I had to go put my dad back to bed again. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. finished?
Yeah.
Do you have any solar viewing plans? I saw that. I was thinking about that tomorrow, but I think my brother might be coming over and we're going to go for a bike ride. I saw what you're talking about. Let me show you what's going on with the sun. Excuse me. Look at, there's a crazy flare going on here. Another flare going on here. I mean, I was cloudy all day during the day, so I couldn't have done anything, but that is some cool stuff going on. I'd love to live stream that tomorrow. You're down 10K thanks to me. Sorry about that. Does anybody have any other suggestions about that power box? I'm out of ideas. But why does it only happen when the mount slews? Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. No tracking. Right. Wow. Oh, by the way, that area I was worried about. Wait a minute. That dark area, is that... Remember that dark area I was worried about? That's not the same thing, is it? Let me pull up the other picture. Let's see here. Wait. No. Here. No, not the same. Completely different. I was worried for a second this was a stain on my sensor, but I don't see it. I'm swipping. There. No. I would try, yeah, I'm going to try changing the power cord at the last resort. That will be the... If the flips... Oh. Because, you know, I was out there during the day manually... Well, I was even doing this for the EQ mod. I was controlling it with EQ mod, controlling the slew. I was out there switching cables. But I'm sure maybe it is a voltage issue. You never know. I'm gonna try the cable, the power as a last resort. But I mean, this shows how many volts I've got. 12. I'm literally it really needs to be 12 or higher. That's really borderline right there with 12.0. I should have kept my eye on the voltage when the mount was slewing and see what happened there. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to watch the voltage. It's 12V right now. And on my other rig, let's see what it is on this rig. 12.1. I got a little bit of breathing room with the 0.1. Okay, that's what I'll do next time. If I'm awake, I'll watch the voltage, but I'll definitely replace the power. Isn't that freaking super cool? I'm still looking at that black spot. But it's definitely not there here, so. It needs big amps when slewing. Is that true? Really? Well, that's a good idea. I'll replace the power cord, and that's my last offer for you, Pegasus Power Box. But you shouldn't be so freaking sensitive. Damn. Not enough power to slew. Okay, that's the verdict. I have a whole bin of power cords too. So I have a bowl of USBs and a bin of power cords, so we'll have to see. And then if that fails, well then, couldn't be my outlet. Rewind the stream. Yeah, the next big move for this isn't until 3 a.m., so I'm not going to be able to see it. I'll probably be sound asleep. But I would love to watch, to have seen. If I'm awake, I'm going to pull up the app. Uh-oh, I think my dad's giving... Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, someone else is taking over for my dad. I'm off the hook. No more dad issues. My shift is over. Hey, thank you for the donation, Dr. Mantis. Thank you. Can't see the stream due to work. Oh, you just wanted to say, oh, but you still stopped in to make a donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My dad is okay. He's just being a little unreasonable right now. Get me juice. Get me more juice. We try to get him to sleep at night, but he's hanging in there. He'll be 90 in December. Isn't this a cool frame with the Crescent Nebula over on the left and the tulip on the right? I love that point. I love that. Parachute pants, hello. Looks slick. Oh yeah. You love it. You love it more than Chuck. Thank you very much, Peeb. with one single frame. That's a 4-minute exposure with HA. But I'm not going to live stream again. I want to have all these issues resolved. I feel bad when I just have issues like this. Have you ever thought if our universe is actually contained inside some alien spaceship? And maybe we're some kind of a simulation? Or we're just a little tiny atom compared to another universe? Yeah, I think everybody's had those kind of thoughts before. The 224MC is good to use as a guide camera, and it's good for capturing planets. I never tried to capture deep sky with it. It's not a cool camera. The Cygnus Wall is awesome. That's a good one. The Cygnus Wall is the Cygnus Wall is also very popular with YouTubers to give tutorials on because it's strong with all 3 filters. So if you ever if you ever captured a Cygnus Wall, there's lots of tutorials on how to process it. You enjoy learning from my trials. I don't know what you could possibly have learned from this. All I did, I replaced the USB cable and I just unplugged everything. This QAR 50. What is that? $50? Get yourself a beer and your dad some juice. Someone else took over for my dad, so I am in the clear. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. We actually give my dad we give him juice during the day, but we give him orange Gatorade at night. He has a problem staying hydrated, and Gatorade is really good to keep him hydrated. Even if it's the middle of the night and it might keep him awake, he needs to be hydrated. There, Dad, here's some juice. He loves it. He demands it. But thank you, Dave. I don't know what QAR is, though. Let me see how big of an impact it had. QAR 50 was like $20 US. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. No, it was more like $15 US. Thank you. God Hemi. You learn everything. Thank you very much, God. Another donation. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that, guys. You open the pod bay doors. Right. Looks like my dad is being given some Tylenol right now. All right. I can see him on the surveillance. You guys want to stack this? Want to stack some? Yeah, we'll capture more frames. I had a stacked version of this already. But the way I positioned my mount... Actually, you know what? The stacked data didn't look that much different. This is so strong already, it just came in a little stronger. But I moved my mount in a position this time where I'm not going to get hit with that cable line right overhead. I showed it earlier in the stream. You see what the... Oh, I probably still have that up. Let me show you if you haven't seen that yet. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it's still here. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Oh, well, but I showed you how bad it was earlier in the stream. When I'm getting hit with that cable line, it really has an impact on my wide field setup. Aaron, go big or go home. Hey, Chuck, what kind of telescope would you recommend for a beginner? I would definitely recommend wide field. A wide field scope is... Even though Godhemi is saying go big or go home. Wide field for a beginner might be easier. It's just a more forgiving kind of setup. The bigger scope you have, the more issues you may have in trying to get perfectly round stars, good guiding. So it just depends. I like this RedCat I'm using right now as a good beginner scope. If you're into astrophotography, that is. If you just want to do visual, then God Hemi is right. Go big or go home. Dark Side of the Moon. My heart and soul. When I open a print store, I think this is going to be the first one that goes in the print store. If I ever open one up. I got bigger issues right now. I got to figure out what's going on with my big setup. But I will definitely replace the power. And here's let's see. That's my favorite version of the elephant trunk so far. Here's the elephant trunk, but I love all this extra nebulosity and the colors I got out of it. You would love that pic framed. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. Although, Hal, since you're a member, you actually have the high-res version. So you could probably print it for cheaper than I would be able to sell it because you're a member. So you actually have that. You have my best picture. But thank you. I'm glad that you would like the pic framed. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Hal. I appreciate that. Well, maybe within a week or two I'll try to open a print store. I've already set up an Etsy account and I hooked it up with Printify, but I gotta figure out how Printify is more complicated than I thought. And I don't want to have to buy my own printer. That's a big investment. And that means I have to handle the shipping and handling, and that all of a sudden becomes a job for me. What's the point of me being retired if I want to put myself back to work? I'd rather streamline it and have it automated. That would be nice. Star clusters? I'm not very good at star clusters. Well, let's see. Let's see some of my pictures here. I have captured... let me show you what you think of. M71 is cool. What do you think of that? That's an easy one to do. Does that look soft or does that look pretty good to you? I captured that earlier this year. What else? Oh, here's the wild duck cluster. Lots of blue young stars. Any tips on processing? Let me see. Wild duck, what did I do? Let's see if I have any. You can look at my flow here. I always go back to that, probably the Horsehead Nebula. I like the Horsehead. Crop and flip, DBE, photometric, histogram, color, and unsharp mask. Yeah, there's really not much detail here in my processing. I think I do a little bit more than I'm saving off. Now I want to show you my Horsehead Nebula. Here's my Horsehead that I captured in true color broadband. What's this one? Oh, that's the same one. And let me show you the narrowband version of it. Oops, 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 oops. And there's the narrowband. Let's go back to the true color one. I want to see which one you guys prefer. So what do you guys like better? This one I did with a color camera in broadband. And this one I did in false color, but it shows hydrogen and oxygen. And what do you guys think? So many pixels, little time. The red one or the narrowband one? Broadband, hands down. True color, some people like the red. I submitted them. I haven't had an APOD in over a year. I submit everything for APOD. Red one for sure. Yep. Okay, wait. Which horse head do you like? I'll set up a poll. Red, narrowband. Ask your community. Here's the red one. Red or narrowband? Let's watch the numbers. $33 votes so far. Red is winning. Red is winning over the narrowband. 34 votes. There's the narrowband, and there's the red. I'll end the poll in 2 minutes. You're going with narrow? The yellow is gorgeous. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? You know, when I wake up in the morning, I already guarantee you I'm going to wake up to see that the big rig failed when I tried to point to the California Nebula. But the last resort is to try a new cable, a new power line, and maybe it'll affect the amps like one person was suggesting. Narrowband shows more depth. Oh, it's past midnight. Excuse me. All right, let's end this poll. Oh, wait, no, can't end it yet. Narrowband is catching up. Wow, it's pretty even, 59 to 41. Narrowband, red. We're running a poll, everybody. I'm going to end the poll at in 1 minute. How do I end polls? I don't even know how to do that. Oh, there's a button that says end poll. Don't hate me. I just inserted an ad. YouTube told me to. Don't hate me. All right, I'm going to end the poll. It looks like the red is the clear winner here. Doesn't it show the results? Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. The red won by 60%. Is there any other question you guys want me to ask in a poll that you're curious about, that you want to see what other people think? That was kind of cool, actually. Excuse me. What's Ceres? Oh, is that Ceres? Siri? Is that one of those dwarf planets? The tripod was bent for your CGX? How did that happen? Oh, it's between Mars and Jupiter. It's a big asteroid. Okay. Oh, that would be cool to capture. How about Pluto? Can we capture Pluto? Oh, can anybody else answer that? How can you polar align if you can't see Pluto? I know Celestron has their own smart polar alignment if you use their equipment, but I don't know how to do it if you can't see Polaris. Anyone know there's a tree? Is it your tree or is it the neighbor's tree? Excuse me. Use Nina 3-star alignment. Oh, there you go. AZ Forerunner. Thank you for joining. I used AZ Forerunner's moon last time when there was a lunar eclipse because I had clouds. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Must be time to go to bed. I'm still thinking about how to fix my power box issue. And that if a new power cable doesn't fix it, what do I gotta do? I have a spare USB hub. Excuse me. 12.0. I'm literally right on the borderline. You have to have more than... See, this setup is getting 12.1 volts. Why does my other setup only get 12 volts? Oh, this is going into an autofocus. That face with the big mouth, me yawning. You know, I would try and capture Pluto with the big one, but I'm afraid of slewing and screwing things up. I bet you Pluto is in view right now. Let's see. It's gone for now, but it's too far off. I don't think I could see it from there. Maybe I'll try and capture Pluto next time. Just for the heck of it and see what happens. Yeah, I'm a big pole master guy myself. Looks like I just finished my autofocus on that rig. I have autofocus set to run every 90 minutes. I'm just looking down watching your comments go. Looks like they're almost pointing at the same target. They must be very close to each other. Sorry, I keep yawning. Ugh. If you're just joining us, we had a crazy time where both of my rigs were failing earlier. They're both running now, though. I'm getting pretty good at my disaster recovery process. When I used to work in IT, that's what we called it, disaster recovery. I know the I know the drill now to get these things back up and running fast. Well, look at that. 0.52 guiding. And what's this one? 0.7. Guiding is very good on both rigs right now. A camera that doesn't even exist anymore. The Amazon Cloud Cam. I love this camera. Amazon. That was it right there. But I think it's discontinued now. Let's see. No. Amazon Cloud Cam. Hey, can you still buy it? This product is no longer for sale. You can probably find it on eBay. The problem with other cameras is that this one, you get live streaming. I mean, you see it live 24 hours a day. The other ones I see, okay, after 10 minutes, you got to go back, click a button, refresh it for another 10 minutes or an even shorter period. But you don't have to keep this one running. You don't have to refresh this one at all. It just stays on. I have another cloud cam. I bought it from eBay. I haven't even opened it yet. I just want to have one on the side. I love this one. When you buy one, I mean, if you want to use it like me, make sure you get one, if you can find one, that you don't have to keep refreshing it to see it live. That's a pain in the ass. And I bought this other one from Wise, where it's delayed by 10 seconds. By the way, people thought this was a cat right there. And I went outside to see. It wasn't a cat. It looked like the back of a cat's head. It's actually my dolly wheels. They had me convinced it was a cat, even though it wasn't moving. Let's see if there's any critters outside. Nope, that's just me. That's me going to get my see. Look at there. I am right there, thinking there was a cat outside, and I'm looking for the cat, and I'm thinking there's no cat. I just came to get my glasses, but yeah, I'm looking for the cat. No cat. That's hilarious. You guys, you fooled me. Oh, nothing else walking around out there. Hello, India. When you were doing DSLR, did you go outside and check focus? Oh, that's so hard to remember. Um, when I was using a Bahtinov mask, you know, in those days, I was only outside for a couple of hours, and I would take my rig, and I wasn't going all night, so I wasn't rechecking the focus, no. I think when I started going all night, I was already by then using an automatic focuser. I'm capturing with oxygen now. That's why we can't see anything. It's very NGC 6823 is very not very strong with oxygen. In 10 more minutes, I'm going to be switching to oxygen with this rig. One and done? Yeah, I don't blame you. And you know what? Even though I run autofocus every 90 minutes, I don't think I really need to. I rarely ever see my setup losing focus. Very rarely. Yeah, I don't know about the Big Bang. I'm not an expert in theoretical physics. Can anyone else talk about the Big Bang? It was not really a bang, but more of an expansion. Not an explosion, but poof. There's my explanation. Poof. I'm curious. You say about. I've just been hearing that some. the more frames you capture, the less often you need to dither. If you're only capturing a few frames, you definitely need to dither often, but I'm usually in the, 60 frames or more, and I dither every, let me see, after every 3 frames on this setup. And even in broadband, I never saw walking noise. Let's see. On this setup, every 3 frames. Leo TV. This is going to be so cool when I process it. The only thing is, I don't know if I need to capture any sulfur. I usually, it's weird with this target because I like to capture the crescent and only HA and oxygen, but I like to capture the tulip with HA, sulfur, and oxygen. It's kind of a, I don't know what to do yet. This is a 4-minute exposure in HA. Yeah, every 3 frames. Dithering takes a long time, and that's a lot of time lost if you do it after every frame. I've never seen walking noise with every 3rd frame in narrowband or broadband. Yeah, this thing is strong. This area is strong in HA. Are we clear tomorrow night? Would you guys actually watch if I did this every night? Although that's probably a lot of work for me to do this. I'm trying to see what's the weather like tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, well, I don't see that far out, but up till midnight tomorrow night is clear. So I'll definitely be imaging early. I can't see past 12 o'clock, though. You would love it? Thanks, Hal. I'm still hanging around because I see I've got 116 people still watching. That's kind of cool. 118. I mean, not much is happening right now. I'm staying on these targets because I want to finish these targets. And you can see how much stuff I already have to do. Let me show you how many things I've completed capturing. Okay, so let's see. All these need to be processed. I finished capturing all these. Well, I finished this one last night. Lobster, I can move this out of here. But all these other ones highlighted are still stuff I need to process that I've done captured. Isn't that funny? That's how many 11 targets I still need to process. I can't keep up, man. Crazy. We're getting a lot of clear nights. You live vicariously through me because your scope isn't strong enough. Live stream the processing of an image. AZ Forerunner, you're probably really good with that already. And I am way too self-conscious with my processing to do that. I would fear that if somebody saw how I use Pixelsight, you would say, you're not using it the way it's meant to be used, and I'm screwing it all up. But here's a flow of what I've done. If the wait, what's the latest picture I just did? Here's the flow. Here's my latest capture. And here's my flow. Okay, I stacked all the data and aligned it. I cropped them. I run a dynamic background extraction, a histogram. I combined the data. I made it starless. I sharpened up the starless image. I ran a local histogram, some denoise. I made it a little brighter, dark structures. I did some color stuff in Photoshop. HDMR on the Lagoon Nebula. Then I played around with HA and oxygen color. More Photoshop. More HA and color changes. More Photoshop. Some Photoshop sharpening. More Photoshop. Then I have one called Getting Close. I'm almost finished. Getting closer again. More changes. Done but not quite. And then denoise. That's my routine. Isn't that crazy? That's what and this whole process is hours. Yep. And that's the final result. Oh, I spent hours after stacking it. I still spent hours. Let me show you some of the intermediate stuff. So here's the final image. Let me show you some of the intermediate stuff. Let's see. Here's how that looked when it was still it's still starless there compared to my final. And let's see how it looked a little farther down the line. Let's see. Okay, now after PS sharpening, that was probably over sharpened. But I'm very close. The colors aren't quite there yet. So, but you see, it's a lot of tweaking. Thanks, AZ Runner. AZ Forerunner. I don't know what the 4 is for. You haven't got the patience for that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it is a iteration after iteration after iteration to get the colors I want. It's just a big chunk of your day, too. But it's really worth it when you get that final result and those pictures. Like, I loved my Heart and Soul Nebula. I love how the colors turned out. How does my guiding look right now? 0.49. 0.50. That's exceptional. That is fantastic on the big rig. On the small rig, 0.82. And it doesn't really matter when you're wide field. Your stars are going to be pinpoint pretty much no matter what. Oops. Let me zoom in 200%. Look at those stars. It's just pinpoint dots. I'll see my stars on the big rig. Even those are pretty pinpoint. I have good looking stars. Yeah. Very sharp and crisp. Thank you. You hear me breathing, and my allergies are bugging me again. I breathe a lot through my mouth because I'm always so stuffed up. Oh, Celestron OAG. Now, I got that one. I never use it. Well, there's a lot of corrections going on. You're going to get a lot of correction. Oh, not on that one because I'm 0.18. But you're going to see on this one, I've got it down to 0.04. So it says, how many pixels must the star move to trigger a guide pulse? 0.04. So you're going to get a lot of corrections, but on the bigger rig, I think it's important to keep that mount steady. So that's why you see a lot of corrections here. You see, when everything is pointing to one side, no big movements, everything runs fine. But when this does a big slew movement to some other target, I lose it. It's definitely the fault of the Pegasus power box. But I'm going to try and replace the power cord tomorrow. And if the next night it screws up, I'm probably going to have to just throw the Pegasus pocket power box in the garbage where it belongs. And if I do that, believe me, you are going to hear about it on social media. I'm going to make that company pay. Even when I bought it, the Pegasus Pocket Power Box didn't even look like the one that was on this rig. I'm wondering if they sent me a used Pocket Power Box now. I wouldn't be surprised. I should tweet that. Could be. They probably tried to resell an old one. I don't even remember I bought it. Who did I buy it from? I bet I got a lemon. That's a good idea. I'm going to freaking tweet. I'm going to tweet that the Pegasus Pocket Power Box is a piece of junk. It still pisses me off. When you buy equipment, it should freaking work. I mean, what if this company is putting me through? Jeez. Making my blood boil. You know what? Should I post now that I hate the Pegasus Power Box? I'm so frustrated with it. I would need a picture of the Pegasus Pocket Power Box, though. No, I'll do it later. I'll change the power on it one more time. Like somebody said, if it's happening on big slew movements, maybe it's not getting enough voltage. Maybe the amps. Maybe not enough amps. I got Pegasus in the crosshairs, though. I don't want a new one. Not from that company. It's already not worth the aggravation I've already been through. I will never buy a Pegasus Pocket Power Box again. Ever. Everything running smooth right now, though. Yes, and the thing is, the problems are happening when I'm sleeping. So I wake up in the morning to find out that a Pegasus Power Box conked out in the middle of the night. And so I lost, what, a half a night of clear skies. So there's no way to give me back those clear skies. Life is too short, man. So it's got one more chance. I'm going to replace the power cable, and that's the final straw. And then I am going to tear them a new one. Right. What equipment not to buy? That's a good one. I would love to try a Celestron's power box and dew heater, but it's 9 inches long. Why did Celestron have to make one that big? That's what she said. Can't help it. Be gentle. That's what she said. I can't get that joke out of my head because of The Office. It cracks me up. I never tried the ASI Air. You're going to throw up if you don't get the power box out of here. I don't blame you. KSI fight? No, I watch a lot of boxing, classic boxing matches on YouTube. I love boxing. It knows when you're sleeping. Any upcoming events? I don't know. I haven't checked. None that I... Oh! Transits. When is the next ISS transit? I check this periodically. The moon is too low for that one. In 3 days, this one is going to cross the sun, but it's been changing. Before it was right down the middle. As each day goes by, it's getting worse. By the 30th, it's probably not even going to transit the sun anymore, and I'll miss it. What's this one? Is that a full moon? But that's September 8th. I don't know if I can depend on that. That can't be a full moon. We're not having a full moon that fast again, are we? By the 8th? Let's see. That's right down the middle. Can it be? Are we expecting a full moon by the 8th? That can't be. It's too soon. Or maybe. You're kidding me. The moon is how much? 92%. Really? Already it's coming back? And look how high it is in the sky. So, on the 8th, 23:15. That's right at 11 o'clock. My gosh. I have a perfect view of it. It doesn't get any better than that. I'm not using... Yeah, who's got the ASR Plus? Is it sold out everywhere? I've never used the ASI The ASI Plus. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know we were going to have a full moon already. Huh. Only, well, oh, that's almost 2 weeks, actually. Well, guys, it's almost 1 a.m. here, so I think I need to start getting some sleep, and I hope my stuff runs the rest of the night okay. I don't have any confidence. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody. See you later. Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Take care.